Are you stuck with an unresolved class error in your AndroidManifest.xml file? It can be incredibly frustrating when your code doesn't work as expected. But don't worry, you're not alone. And today we're going to solve this issue together. I totally get it. You've put in the effort to write your code, and then you hit a wall with an error message. It feels like all that hard work is going down the drain. This is a common issue many developers face, especially when working with Android. Let's take a closer look at the specific problem. One user reported an error in their manifest file, specifically at the line where they declared their service, PlaySongService. The error reads, Unresolved Class PlaySongService. Does this sound familiar? If so, let's dive into the details. So what could be causing this error? Typically, it happens when the class you're trying to reference is either not defined or not properly imported. This can be due to a typo, a missing class file, or even incorrect package naming. Let's break it down step by step. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that will help you avoid this issue in the future. To resolve the unresolved class error in the AndroidManifest.xml file, the user should first check if the PlaySongService class is correctly defined in their project. Next, the user should ensure that the PlaySongService class is properly imported in the project. This can be done by checking the package declaration at the top of the PlaySongService file. If the class is defined correctly, the user should clean and rebuild the project. This can help resolve any lingering issues with the build process. Finally, if the error persists, the user should check for any typos in the AndroidManifest.xml file, especially in the service declaration. Fun fact, did you know that the first Android app was created in just 24 hours? If only fixing errors was that quick. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution to the unresolved class error suggests verifying the application ID in your module build.gradle file. Ensure it matches your package name in the Java folder. You can update this by unchecking Hide Empty Middle Packages in the project settings and renaming the folder. Lastly, confirm that the package name is correctly entered in the manifest file. Now, let's shift our focus to a different response. An alternative solution from another user suggests checking your build.gradle file. They recommend adding a path line to the dependencies section to resolve the unresolved class error. Let's take a look at an answer from another user. An alternative solution comes from a user who faced a similar unresolved class error. They compared their activities to a new one created by Android Studio. They found that their application ID in the build.gradle file didn't match the package name of their activities. After correcting that, the error persisted. They then noticed that their activities extended the activity class, while the new one extended app.compat activity. They tried changing their activities to extend app.compat activity, but reverted back to activity, which surprisingly resolved the error. That's the end of that answer. Let's see another perspective. One alternative solution comes from a user who found that the issue was due to an incorrect package name in the Android manifest file. They resolved the error by copying the correct package name from the top of the manifest and using it in the Android name attribute. That's it for that answer. Let's take a look at another one. An alternative solution from another user suggests renaming the package in your AndroidManifest.xml. They recommend using Shift plus F6 to change the package name from com.example.loa to com.example1.loa. After that, reverse the process to rename it back to com.example.loa. This method prompts Android Studio to rebuild the project with the new name and then with the original name, which can resolve the unresolved class error. Here's the tip I promised. Always double-check your class names and package declarations. This small habit can save you a lot of time and headaches in the long run. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to resolve the unresolved class error in your AndroidManifest.xml. Remember, attention to detail is key in coding. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.